Tonight on Atlanta, during their therapy session, Portia said she was going to work on forgiving Dennis. What were your thoughts on this? I mean, is she making the right decision for she and her family? And what was your reaction to seeing the counseling?
You know what? I think it's tough to watch anything like that when people are in pain. And I think that only Portia can say what's great for her family or good for her family.
I completely agree with those sentiments. No one else on the outside looking in should be able to judge or say what someone should do while they're in their marriage. You're not in their marriage or you're not in their relationship. So I completely agree.
Tonight on Married to Medicine, Buffy threw a spa day party for the women, but for Jackie, it was not so much tranquil as it was shrill, if that's a word. Take a look.
To friendship, bitches! Are you excited?
I don't quite know the octave that she's speaking in, but it's way beyond human. It's kind of dog level.
All right. Wow.
Friend.
Didn't look very relaxing, the spa day.
Well, I don't really do yoga with goats.
Okay, yeah. All right, Kenya and Miss Quad came for your questions, but before we get to those, here's what 3 things I'm obsessed with tonight. First, since Kenya twirled back onto the Atlanta Housewives scene, it seems like aspects of her marriage have taken quite a turn. Watch this.
Who's number one, me or Brooklyn?
What? What did you say? You spoke?
Gel in your hair.
I don't put gel in her hair. You know I don't put anything artificial in her hair.
Jesus. Because you look like a boy.
Why don't you just tell them how you feel? Sometimes it just escalates into an argument. You know, there's lines you don't cross.
He must have called you out your name or something.
You have to learn how to argue with your partner, too. We're not good at that.
With Marc, you have to decode what he's really upset about.
Basically, whatever we draft will control what happens to your assets in terms of what he gets versus what Brooklyn gets.
I don't know what. This is crazy.
You've gone so many years to try to find this person who is perfect for you. It doesn't always go the way you expect it to.
You know, for someone who was reticent about appearing on the show at first, I'm just curious, how has he responded to how your marriage is playing out so far this season?
You know what, he's opening another business, so he hasn't really watched, and I don't think people are talking to him about it, but, you know, I don't know.
And are you, I guess it was, what do you have to say to people who were really surprised to see this is where you were at with him?
You know, I think a lot of people were rooting for us, and I wanted to be able to be in a place on the show when he did appear to be in our happy place. You know, when we fell in love, when we got married initially, we had a great relationship, and to show it turn after, you know, having Brooklyn is tough because I wanted to be able to see us be happy.
Well, here's what...